Hi everyone, it's time for what's on my vanity, and this month it's all about blush. And this is I do this once a month. You know, sometimes I feel overwhelmed with a certain item. It was blush, obviously. I did this 1 month with mascara. I found that I had like 10 different kinds of mascara. I had samples in full sizes. I did this with eyeshadow, and it helps me to work through so that I know which products work for me and which ones don't. I know which products that maybe I need to take to our church harvest table, that maybe somebody at church could use it. Or, you know, I've told you before, I keep a little makeup bag handy, one for each of the girls, and maybe one of these will work for them and not for me. So this is how I do, this is the process of how I do that. And I don't have a vanity. I have a dresser drawers, like 3 drawers in my bathroom. The top drawer is my makeup, and then up on top is my like jewelry box and things I keep out. So I keep this out on top and all of the blushes in here so that I make an effort to work through and know which ones I like. That's what the goal is. By the end of 30 days, I'll know which ones I like and which ones I don't like. Which ones work for me and which ones that don't. So let's get started. This is a MAC blush. I won this in a blog giveaway from Indy, and it's called Immortal Flower. Indy has a great blog called Girly Review. She also has a channel on YouTube with that name. This Immortal Flower has very little payoff. There's no... I have a hard time getting any color from it. And I did quite a bit of research about it, and Tim Talia says that this one, if you use it like over the top of your other blush, it kind of just gives a nice peach glow. So that's what I'm going to try and do that with it. This one, I don't even know why I even still have this. This is a really old Avon with a really scary pink in it. And you know how sometimes a color will be scary in the pan, but then when you put it on, you can kind of make it, shear it out and make it not so scary? This one is not one of those. Anyway, this one is definitely going on the church bounty table. The other one I was really disappointed in, this is from Maybelline, and I just bought this one a few months ago. It's called Fit Me, and it's blush. The color is medium mauve. And I could not get any color out of it. Just like no color. It was the weirdest thing. I think that color right there is what was left over from that pink one. Anyway, there's just no, and I'm reaming on that. I could get no color from this whatsoever. So that one's going to the church harvest table. Hopefully somebody there can get some use out of it. One of my favorites, this is Vincent Longo Misty Blossom Dewdrop Radiant Blush. I bought this specifically because Donna Shorts 1 recommended it. Vincent Longo is a makeup artist who started his own line of products, and she highly recommends all of his products. And as you can see, there's all these different little colors in there, and they all are supposed to do something. I'm not sure, but I just think it's a really pretty blush. And it works on my white fish belly skin, and it also works on my tan skin. So I really like this one. This one I use a lot. I reach for that one quite a few days. You know, depending on what color I'm wearing or whatever. But for the most part, I use that one daily. Another one that I really like is this Revlon cream blush. And it has this little button here where you push, whoops, and the mirror pops out. Really pops out. Anyway, this cream blush, I really like it. I like it on my white skin. I like it when I get tan. It works really good. And I think that as we get older, that it's important to use the cream blush, just because it doesn't make your wrinkles. The powder seems to make, for me, powder just makes the wrinkles seem more like they stand out more. But the cream doesn't do that. So most days I will start my blush with this. I'll put a little bit of this on. And then I will use a powder blush like this one over the top of it. Anyway, I like this one. This is their cheap one. This was $6.99. I know they have some out now that's part of their summer limited edition, and there's a really bright pink and a really bright coral, and they're like $12.99, or they might even be more than that. Anyway, I like the little $6.99 one. One of the other blushes that I had in my stash here, this is from Smashbox, and they call this a duo something. Let me get my glasses on so I get the name right, and I have it upside down. Blush Soft Lights Duo AM and PM. And this is an older one. I've had it for quite a while. But you can see it has great payoff as far as color. And a lot of times I mix the two together. Or I'll just use this one maybe for a little bit of highlight, and this one as the blush. But these, you can see I've used this one quite a bit, and I do like it. This is one that I will definitely keep. This one is a mineral blush. It's from Purity, and I'm not big on mineral makeup in general. I did use, at one time, I did use Bare Minerals, and I used the Mineral Foundation, but like the second wrinkle set in, I quit using it because it just accentuated the wrinkles, something terrible. So I haven't really used this, and I don't have much plans to use it, but it's, I'm sure it's a nice blush. But you can see there, like the wrinkles in my arm, I could see anyway. It just seemed to accentuate them. Anyway, this one will go to, I'll see if Ashley wants that one. She does use the mineral makeup and the mineral foundation. She does not have a wrinkle on her face, so she can do that. The other one that I got this Wet n Wild. It's called Pearlescent Pink. I bought this one because of Kristen Game. She did a video comparing, I don't know if she's comparing Wet n Wild. I think she was comparing Wet n Wild and e.l.f. blush to the higher end blushes. And this one, the Pearlescent Pink from Wet n Wild, was the one that she liked the best, and it was right in between NARS, Orgasm, and some other fancy blush. Anyway, you can see it looks good on my tan skin, and it looks good on my fish belly skin. And for $2.99, woohoo, you can't beat that with a stick. So I really like this one, and I've been using that one quite a bit. The other ones that I really like are the ones from the UK. This one is MUA, and it's blusher number 6. And I've been using this one here lately. I've been using it more as like a bronzer and like to contour and go under here. I've been using it that way more than as a blush, even though it does make a really pretty blush. I like that one. And the other ones are these sleek blushes, and these are so darn hard to open. I brought in some tweezers just because I knew this was going to happen. This one is Life's a Peach, and this is one of those that looks really scary in the pan, but when you put it on and blend it out, it blends out to just a real pretty peach color, and I really like that. I like this one, but my favorite probably of all of them, and I dropped this morning. I usually don't close this one. My favorite one is this, and it's called Flamingo, and look at that. Oh my gosh. But you put it on, and then it just shears out. So nice. Such a pretty color. Anyway, I like that. So those are all UK brands. The MUA and the Sleek. My friend Nikki that lives in Ireland sent those to me. And the other one from the UK is this Accessorize. And Diana from Diana's Makeup World, her and I did a little, just a small swap, and she sent this one to me. And this one is a marbleized, or a baked blusher. And it does look marbleized, I guess. But this one, too, is just real pretty. And it looks good with my tan. And it kind of leaves like a little bit of a highlight. But it also looks good on my fish belly part of my skin in the winter time when my skin's more white. Anyway, so that's all of them. So what I've learned from my blush experiment this month is that I really like the UK blushes. They are my favorites. And then the Wet n Wild, I really like it. And for $2.99, you can't beat it. But my Smashbox, I'll continue to use that. I will continue to use the Revlon Cream Blush and the Vincent Longo. I love that one. I love Donna Short's one. She comes up with the best recommendations. The woman knows what she's talking about. If Donna Short's one tells me to do something, I'm there. I'm doing it. Anyway, thank you, Donna, for that recommendation. The MAC, I will hang on to and see if I can get it to work when I'm maybe a little bit more pale. And the other ones I will take to the harvest table at my church and see if someone there can use them. Anyway, so that's what's on my vanity this month was blusher. And what's on next month? This is just part of it. Next month is lip products. I am becoming overwhelmed with lip products. I have more lip products than I know what to do with. So I really need to work through that. That might take longer than a month. Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.